What's up, guys? My name is Brandon. You guys can call me Swifters, and welcome back to a brand new video here on my channel. Today I have for you all a super awesome Fortnite video, because in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get upwards of 10 to 15 kills and also win every single game in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, these are some of the strategies that I use, and pretty much every game I play I get a lot of kills. Now, just a quick statement, I personally think that if you win a game of Fortnite and you only have 2 to 3 kills, I just really think that you truly did not earn it. Personally, when I play, I would rather get 12 kills and come in second place than win the game with only 2 to 3 kills. I know that a lot of people would probably disagree with me on that, but if you only get 2 to 3 kills and you end up winning the game, did you truly earn it? Of course, there are definitely some strategic things that come into play, waiting out other people to die, trying to hide all the game. It is what it is. Regardless, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get upwards of 10 to 15 kills every single game and also win. Now, before we do get started with today's video, let me know in the comment section below how many wins in total you guys have in Fortnite, and also let me know the most amount of kills you guys have gotten in a single game. The most amount of kills that I've gotten is upwards of 16 kills, so as I said, let me know in the comment section below, 1, your highest amount of kills in a single game, and also how many wins you guys have in Fortnite in total. So guys, with that being said, let's get started with today's video, taking a look at how to get 10 plus kills in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, if you guys want to get a lot of kills in Fortnite, the very first, and I would say the most important thing that would sort of jumpstart your ability to get a lot of kills in the game is to jump off the battle bus as soon as you're able to do so. If you're not able to do it as soon as the battle bus opens, at least drop within the first 5 seconds. This is crucial because this is going to allow you guys to get down on the ground before other enemies do so. You're going to be able to get a lot of loot before they do so, and then you're going to be able to kill all of those enemies that are nearby. This is very important because if you wait any longer, you're gonna 1, diminish the likelihood of you getting loot, and 2, diminish the likelihood of you getting kills, because by the time you land on the ground, a lot of people in the nearby area are going to get killed. Also, make sure that you land in a highly populated area. What I mean by that is pull up your map as soon as the battle bus allows you guys to do so, and you're gonna want to go ahead and see which location that you can drop at that is a major town. For example, you're gonna want to go ahead and land at Anarchy Acres, Retail Row, Lonely Lodge, Pleasant Park, Fatal Fields. It doesn't necessarily matter where you land as long as it is a major area within the first 5 seconds that you drop off of the battle bus. Now, as you guys just saw, as soon as I landed at Anarchy Acres, I didn't necessarily go for the Christmas tree because I knew that there were going to be guys there trying to get the loot. So I hit the nearby shed, got a pistol, went over there, and tried to kill the enemies that were looting as well. It worked out pretty well. Now, when you guys are playing Fortnite, make sure you have a little bit of fun. I was just toying with this guy. I was dancing around a little bit. I knew that this guy had nothing, and I honestly felt a little bit bad trying to kill him. But obviously, you're going to want to go ahead and once you initially drop into whatever area that you're at, make sure there's no nearby enemies around, hit some loot, look out for anyone else, and when you do so happen to see another guy, make sure that you're aggressive. You need to run up on them. You need to really go quickly because they're going to be caught off guard as soon as you make your way over towards them, because they're not really going to be expecting a lot of guys to be lightning fast and try to kill them in a very aggressive manner. Now, being aggressive in the game is a huge part of getting a lot of kills in Fortnite, and when you do so happen to meet an enemy, another very crucial thing that you do need to do is you need to get the higher ground, and in order to do so, make sure that you guys have a lot of materials. Once you guys have those materials and you get in a firefight with an enemy, make sure that you build up. You're always going to want to be able to build stairs very quickly, because having a height advantage over an enemy, it's going to make them very easier to kill and a lot more difficult for them to kill you. Now, this was a pretty tricky situation for me because, as you guys just saw, there was a sniper behind me. He shot off my shield, and I also had to go and attack the guy that I was originally intending on killing. So make sure that you guys are aggressive, build up, use those materials so you guys are easily able to get the upper hand against the enemy. Now, going back to the topic of playing aggressively, you want to play with confidence. You literally want to play like there is no one else in the map. This is your map. They're just living in it. So literally, you want to try to push the enemies as much as you can, because a lot of people play very, very reserved. They play very conservative. So as you guys can see, I'm slowly trying to make my way closer and closer to the sniper on top of that shed, shooting some explosive grenade launchers at him, because that is another important thing that you guys need to have if you want to get a lot of kills. Having explosives in your arsenal is super crucial, especially when it comes to taking down bases or taking down structures. Now, when it comes to pushing towards enemies, there are a few points that I think that you guys need to take into consideration. First and foremost, make sure that your health is as high as it can possibly be. I was only able to get it up to 75 because, of course, I was using bandages. I didn't have any shield with me. So once you guys have the highest possible amount of health that you can, make sure that you have a weapon that fits your playstyle. So I'm using a rifle because he is kind of far from me, and then when I get closer, I switch to my shotgun. You also need to make sure that you're able to build materials on the fly. So on top of switching between weapons, depending on how far the enemy is, you need to be able to build materials as soon as you're closer to the enemy, because if he gets the upper hand on you, you need to be able to quickly whip up a wall or a set of stairs to protect yourself against the person that you're trying to attack. On top of that, look out for any other enemies trying to attack you. As you guys just saw, I was quickly able to whip up a wall to protect me against the enemy. I tried to build some stairs over here to get the upper hand on him, and I noticed that he was hiding behind this tree. So of course, I did my best to maintain the upper hand and have that height advantage, because honestly, it is so difficult to defend against enemies that have a height advantage to you when they're building up above you. Just make sure that you guys try to keep the height advantage in every single firefight that you get in. Now, another way that you guys can get a lot of kills in Fortnite is to always run towards the gunshots. This is pretty crucial because if you guys hear gunfire either to the west or to the east of you, you're going to want to do your best to make your way towards that gunfire. Of course, you do want to be a little bit cautious, all while playing aggressively at the same time. Just be aware of your surroundings, but always run towards the gunfire, because a lot of things can happen. One, you're going to be able to take out both the guys that are fighting against one another, and both of their health will be pretty low because they're so distracted in engaging with one another. They're not going to realize that another person is nearby. So by going over to the gunfire, you're able to take out enemies that are fighting against one another. And two, there may be other people going towards the gunfire, and those may be other people that you're also able to kill. Now, when it comes to the top 5 people still alive, you want to be very conscious of your surroundings. You want to know where every single enemy is, and unfortunately, I didn't necessarily know where all of the people that were still alive were. I did know where 2 were, one of which was in this structure that I'm shooting my launchers at, but of course, you're going to want to play aggressive. You're going to want to run right at the enemies. Make sure that you build up. Look how difficult it is to defend against an attack like this. A lot of players freeze up. They don't know what to do when they see someone building steps up above them. There is really a little time to react against enemies that are trying to build up and try to attack you. So again, make sure that you utilize that tactic, because it is going to be able to get you guys a lot of kills. So once you guys finally get that height advantage, make sure that you're in a structure, because that is crucial. Look out for all those other enemies, and absolutely never, ever stay in a bush. Don't be a bush Wookie, because you're going to end up like that guy that I just killed. Now, when there's just 2 of you alive, I'm going to go back to the point that I've reiterated many times throughout this video. That is the fact that you need to be aggressive. A lot of people play super conservatively and super reserved. They really don't expect people to be running at them, and that's exactly what you need to do when there is only one other enemy alive. Make sure that you guys are aggressive. Having a launch pad in your arsenal is so crazy, because a lot of people forget about this item in the game. They don't necessarily think that enemies are going to fall from the sky and try to kill them, but that's exactly what you need to do. You do need to be aggressive. Go towards the enemy and get that final kill. So guys, there you have it. Those were a couple of pointers that I wanted to go ahead and share with you all that will allow you guys to get upwards of 10 to 15 kills and win every single game of Fortnite Battle Royale. As I said earlier, let me know in the comment section below, 1, how many wins you guys have in total in Fortnite, and 2, the most amount of kills you guys have ever gotten in a single game. And before I do close off with today's video, I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know how you can get free V-Bucks in Fortnite that will allow you guys to purchase a ton of super awesome character skins and other customization options. So in order to get free V-Bucks, make sure that you guys click the very top link in the description below. It's going to go ahead and take you to an application known as FeaturePoints. Once you guys are here, make sure that you guys download as many games as possible, because the more games that you download and play, the more coins you receive, and the more coins you receive, the more rewards you can buy with those coins. There are a ton of super awesome rewards like Amazon money, PayPal money, PSN cards, and Xbox Live cards. Once you guys play those games, you can cash in those rewards to get that money, and you can go ahead and spend that money on V-Bucks to get some super awesome stuff in Fortnite. If you guys do this for an hour, you can earn upwards of $20 to $30 with literally minimal to no effort. It's definitely something that I recommend doing. That's how I'm able to get all of these awesome character skins. So again, click the very top link in the description below. Regardless, guys, I really hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. With that being said, I'll be sure to catch you guys later.